Hello guys, welcome back to Infinite Insight Geometry, Lesson 3.5, HL Congruence. Alright, let's begin. So, in this lesson, we will try and prove right triangles congruent, specifically right triangles. They are triangles that have 90 degrees. Now, for us to understand HL congruence, HL is short for hypotenuse leg. We need to first learn what a leg and what a hypotenuse actually is. A leg is a side of a right triangle that is one of the two rays that form the right angle. So if you have a right angle, you have two rays. And if you have a right triangle, the sides that make up the angle are called legs. And now the hypotenuse is the side of a right triangle that is opposite from the right angle. So as you can see, there are two rays that give us the right angle, and the hypotenuse is the side of the right triangle that is not part of the right angle. It is opposite from the right angle. So, if I gave you this picture of a right triangle, could you find the legs and the hypotenuse? I'll give you a moment. And here it is. As you can see, the two legs that make the right triangle are the ones that connect to the right angle, and the hypotenuse is the one opposite, is the diagonal. So last time we talked about the four congruencies of regular triangles. You have the side-side-side congruency, the side-angle-side congruency, angle-side-angle congruency, and angle-angle-side congruency. Now, all of these apply to right triangles as well. If you can prove that two right triangles have all three sides corresponding and congruent, then the two triangles will be congruent. Of course, this also applies with the other three congruency theorems. But there is one more congruency that I want to talk about that has to do with right triangles. That is the hypotenuse leg congruency. If two right triangles share a congruent hypotenuse and one congruent leg, then the right triangles are congruent. And you can even try this out for yourself. Take any two pencils, maybe make them different in length, and as you can see, if you were to put the leg horizontal and the hypotenuse at a diagonal, the only way for the hypotenuse to be, the ends of the hypotenuse to be at one end of the leg and perfectly perpendicular to the other leg, there is only one configuration in which that must work. Now, why is this congruency different from any other of the other congruencies? Why is this a specific case? Well, it's because of a property of right triangles. Right triangles are special. They have one leg that is perfectly perpendicular to the other leg because a right triangle is 90 degrees. Meaning the hypotenuse has to be a fixed length. As you can see, if you were to put this in the format of the side, angle, side, angle, and angle, side, this congruency, if this were to apply to any triangle, would be called the angle side theory, which would not work unless it was a right triangle. And since the right triangle is 90 degrees and all right triangles have a right angle, we might as well just call it the congruency by its leg and hypotenuse. That's why it's called hypotenuse leg congruency. That will be all for today's video. If you liked the lesson, please like and subscribe. I have my email down below if you have any questions, and I will see you all next time.